Your question's answered. Hey everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood dermatologist, Dr. Sandra Lee. Today, we're diving into CoolSculpting, a non-surgical method to tackle stubborn fat. Have you ever wished to get rid of those stubborn fat pockets? CoolSculpting uses controlled cooling to freeze and eliminate fat cells. It's a non-invasive procedure with no downtime. Imagine targeting love handles or a double chin without surgery. Sounds revolutionary, right? That's why so many are curious about CoolSculpting. CoolSculpting's rise in popularity is remarkable. Its non-invasive nature appeals to those seeking less aggressive aesthetic enhancements. Achieving fat reduction without surgery or downtime is highly attractive. Convenience and safety make it a popular choice. Media and social media have boosted its visibility. Influencers and everyday people sharing their experiences have demystified the procedure. CoolSculpting is now a sought-after treatment globally. So, now that you have a better idea of what CoolSculpting is and why it's become so popular, you might be wondering what this essay is going to cover in more detail. Well, buckle up because we're going on an informative journey. My goal is to give you a comprehensive overview, almost like a friendly consultation, so you can understand this technology from various angles. We'll start by delving deeper into the science behind it all. How exactly does freezing fat cells lead to their elimination? What happens inside your body after a treatment session? We'll explore the fascinating process of cryolipolysis in a way that's easy to grasp, without getting too bogged down in complex jargon. Next up, we'll talk extensively about the benefits. We've touched on its non-invasive nature and minimal downtime, but there's more to discuss. We'll look at the types of results people can realistically expect, and the areas of the body that can be effectively treated. Are there any side effects or risks you should be aware of? Absolutely, and it's important to have a balanced view, so we'll cover those aspects too. Understanding both the pros and the potential cons is crucial when considering any cosmetic procedure. I want you to feel fully informed about what CoolSculpting can, and perhaps cannot do for you. Then, because real-world experiences often speak louder than technical explanations, we'll explore some stories and testimonials. Hearing from individuals who have actually undergone CoolSculpting can provide invaluable insights. What was their treatment like? Were they comfortable? How did they feel afterwards? And most importantly, were they happy with their results? These personal accounts can help paint a clearer picture of the patient experience, from the initial consultation to seeing the final outcome. It's always helpful to hear firsthand experiences, and I'll aim to share a variety to give you a well-rounded perspective. Finally, after we've explored the science, the benefits, and the real-life stories, we'll wrap things up. We'll summarize the key takeaways, reiterating what makes CoolSculpting a noteworthy option in the world of body contouring. My aim throughout this essay is to provide you with clear, reliable, and engaging information. Whether you're seriously considering CoolSculpting or you're simply curious about the latest advancements in aesthetic technology, I hope this exploration will be both enlightening and helpful. So, stay tuned as we continue to chill out and uncover all there is to know about freezing your fat away. Let's dive into the science behind CoolSculpting. It's called cryolipolysis. Cryo means cold, lipo means fat, and lysis means breakdown. So, it's the breakdown of fat using cold. Fat cells are more sensitive to cold than other cells. CoolSculpting uses this to target and freeze fat cells. It's a precise, non-invasive way to contour your body. Your CoolSculpting session. What really happens under the applicator? Let's walk through a typical CoolSculpting treatment session. First, you'll have a consultation with a trained provider. We'll discuss your goals and mark the treatment areas. Then, the applicator is positioned over a gel pad. You'll feel a pulling sensation as the cooling begins. The area becomes numb and you can relax. After the session, a brief massage helps break up the fat cells. This enhances the fat reduction process. The great fat cell farewell post-treatment processes. So the cooling has happened, the massage is done, and you've left the clinic. What happens next inside your body? This is where the truly fascinating part of the cryolipolysis process continues, albeit silently and gradually. The targeted fat cells that were frozen during your CoolSculpting session don't just disappear instantly. As we discussed, the cold exposure has triggered apoptosis, or programmed cell death, in these cells. Over the following days and weeks, these damaged fat cells begin to shrink and break down into smaller particles. Your body then gets to work doing what it does best, cleaning up. Specialized cells in your immune system known as macrophages are like little vacuum cleaners. They are drawn to the area and begin to engulf and digest these dead fat cells and their contents. The lipids or fats released from the broken down fat cells are processed by your lymphatic system and eventually eliminated from your body, much like fat from the food you eat. This entire process is gradual, occurring over several weeks to months, which is why you don't see the results overnight. Patience is key here. The good news is that because the elimination of these fat cells is so gradual, it doesn't typically overwhelm your body's systems. The lipids are processed through normal metabolic pathways, similar to how dietary fats are handled. Once these treated fat cells are gone, they are gone for good from that specific area. They don't regenerate or grow back in the treated spot. The results, therefore, emerge slowly but surely. The beauty of no blades, no needles, why non-invasive wins. One of the most significant and celebrated benefits of CoolSculpting is undoubtedly its non-invasive nature. This is a huge draw for so many people, and it's easy to understand why. When we say non-invasive, we mean exactly that. There are no surgical incisions, no needles puncturing your skin, and no general anesthesia required. This immediately sets it apart from more traditional fat reduction methods like liposuction, which, while effective, involve a surgical intervention. The idea of achieving body contouring goals without undergoing a surgical procedure is incredibly appealing for those who may be hesitant about the risks, recovery, or permanence associated with surgery. The absence of surgery significantly reduces many of the potential complications that can come with it, such as infection, adverse reactions to anesthesia, or scarring. For many individuals, the thought of going under the knife can be quite daunting, creating a barrier to addressing their aesthetic concerns. CoolSculpting bypasses these anxieties. The treatment is performed entirely on the surface of the skin. The applicators work their magic externally, delivering controlled cooling from the outside in. This approach makes the entire experience feel less intimidating and more approachable for a wider range of people who are looking for improvements but prefer to avoid invasive measures if possible. Furthermore, the non-invasive aspect translates into a more comfortable experience overall. While you might feel some intense cold and pulling sensations initially, as we discussed, the procedure generally doesn't involve significant pain. There's no need for heavy pain medication afterwards. Most people find the treatment tolerable enough to relax, read, or even work during the session. Another fantastic benefit that goes hand in hand with CoolSculpting's non-invasive nature is the minimal downtime required after the treatment. This is a game changer for busy individuals who can't afford to take significant time off from work, family responsibilities, or their daily routines. Unlike surgical procedures that often necessitate days if not weeks of recovery, CoolSculpting allows most people to resume their normal activities almost immediately. You can typically walk out of the clinic after your session and go about your day. Some people even schedule their treatments during their lunch break and head right back to work afterwards. Imagine finishing a body contouring treatment and being able to drive yourself home, run errands, or even hit the gym if you feel up to it. There are no extensive recovery protocols to follow, no need for prescribed pain medications for most patients, and no activity restrictions that will keep you sidelined for long. While you might experience some temporary side effects like redness, swelling, bruising, tingling, or mild tenderness in the treated area, these are generally minor and resolve on their own within a few days to a couple of weeks. This swift return to daily life is a massive advantage in our fast-paced world. Many people feel they simply don't have the luxury of a prolonged recovery period. The thought of being laid up, unable to care for their families, miss important work commitments, or skip their regular exercise routines can be a major deterrent from pursuing aesthetic treatments. CoolSculpting effectively removes this barrier. Of course, beyond the convenience and comfort, the most important question is, does CoolSculpting actually work? The answer is a resounding yes, and this proven effectiveness is a cornerstone of its widespread adoption and patient satisfaction. CoolSculpting is FDA cleared for fat reduction in numerous areas of the body, and this clearance is backed by extensive clinical research and studies, demonstrating its ability to visibly reduce fat layers. Patients can typically expect a noticeable reduction in fat in the treated area after just one session, though some individuals may opt for multiple sessions to achieve their desired level of transformation. The results achieved with CoolSculpting are not just effective, they are also natural-looking. Because the fat cells are eliminated gradually by the body's own natural processes over several weeks and months, the changes appear subtle and organic. There isn't a sudden, dramatic alteration that can sometimes look artificial. Instead, the treated area slowly becomes smoother and more contoured, as if you've achieved the results through diet and exercise. This gradual onset is often preferred by patients who want to enhance their appearance without it being overtly obvious that they've had work done. The body gently recontours itself as the targeted fat cells are processed and eliminated. This natural-looking outcome is a significant aesthetic advantage. The goal of CoolSculpting isn't to make you look like a completely different person, but rather to help you refine your existing shape, address specific areas of concern, and feel more confident in your own skin. The precision of the technology allows for targeted fat reduction, meaning it only affects the fat cells in the designated treatment zone, leaving surrounding tissues unharmed. This contributes to a smooth transition between treated and untreated areas, further enhancing the natural appearance of the results. It's about enhancing your silhouette, not overhauling it. Another compelling benefit of CoolSculpting is its remarkable versatility and the precision with which it can target stubborn fat. We all have those particular areas where fat seems to cling on, no matter how much we diet or exercise. CoolSculpting is designed specifically to address these localized fat deposits. The technology comes with a range of applicators of different shapes and sizes, each engineered to fit various parts of the body. This means treatments can be customized to effectively target everything from larger areas like the abdomen, flanks, love handles, and thighs to smaller, more delicate zones. Think about areas like the submental region, under the chin, often called a double chin, submandibular area, under the jawline, bra fat, back fat, underneath the buttocks, also known as banana roll, and upper arms. These are common spots where people struggle with unwanted bulges, and CoolSculpting offers a non-surgical solution to address them with impressive accuracy. The ability to pinpoint these specific trouble spots without affecting the surrounding tissue is a significant advantage. It allows for a truly tailored approach to body contouring, helping to sculpt and refine the body's natural curves and lines. This targeted precision ensures that the cooling energy is delivered exactly where it's needed, maximizing the impact on fat cells in the intended zone, while sparing other tissues. This is crucial for achieving smooth, consistent results and avoiding the lumpy or uneven appearance that can sometimes occur with less precise fat reduction methods. The provider has control over the placement of the applicator, ensuring that the treatment is focused on the patient's specific areas of concern. We've talked a lot about the science and the benefits of CoolSculpting, which is all fantastic information to have. But sometimes, the most impactful way to understand a procedure is to hear from people who have actually experienced it. Real stories can bring the facts to life, showing us the human side of these innovative treatments. It's one thing to read about fat cell reduction, it's another to hear how that reduction made a difference in someone's daily life and self-perception. These personal accounts help us connect on a different level, offering insights that clinical data alone might not fully capture. They provide a glimpse into the journey, from initial concerns to final outcomes. Let me share a story, one that's quite common among my patients. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah was a busy mom in her late 30s with 2 wonderful children. She maintained a healthy lifestyle, eating well and exercising regularly. However, despite her best efforts, she struggled with a persistent pouch of fat on her lower abdomen, a little reminder of her pregnancies that just wouldn't budge. She told me it wasn't about wanting a six-pack. It was about feeling more comfortable in her clothes and regaining some of the body confidence she had before having kids. This is a sentiment many women can relate to, that frustrating feeling when certain areas resist all your hard work. Sarah had heard about CoolSculpting and was intrigued by its non-invasive nature. The idea of targeting that specific area without surgery or significant downtime was incredibly appealing to her, especially with her busy schedule managing work and family. She came in for a consultation, a little nervous but also hopeful. We discussed her goals, assessed the area, and determined that CoolSculpting could be a great option for her. Men are increasingly interested in non-invasive ways to refine their appearance. Mark, a professional in his 50s, wanted a sharper jawline without surgery. He found CoolSculpting, a non-invasive solution for his double chin. The treatment was quick with minimal recovery time. Over months, his jawline became more defined. Mark felt more confident and aligned his appearance with his inner energy. Patients consistently share their appreciation for CoolSculpting's targeted, non-invasive treatment and minimal downtime. They love how it addresses stubborn fat pockets and delivers natural-looking results. The boost in self-confidence and the convenience are highly valued. CoolSculpting empowers people to feel their best, both physically and emotionally. Section 4. Beyond the mirror, the lifestyle impact of feeling good. CoolSculpting impacts more than just appearance. Patients often feel a boost in confidence and motivation. This newfound confidence can lead to healthier habits and a more active lifestyle. It's not just about fat reduction, it's about feeling good in your own skin. Ultimately, the real-world impact is an enhanced sense of well-being and joy. We've explored CoolSculpting, a non-surgical way to reduce stubborn fat. It uses controlled cooling to freeze and eliminate fat cells. Results appear gradually, with no significant downtime. This innovative method offers a unique approach to body contouring. CoolSculpting stands out for its non-invasive nature, minimal downtime, and natural-looking results. No needles, no scalpels, no anesthesia. Resume normal activities right after. Long-lasting, FDA-cleared, and effective. CoolSculpting is a top choice for non-surgical fat reduction. Wondering if CoolSculpting is right for you? It's great for targeting stubborn fat without surgery, ideal for those near their goal weight. Schedule a consultation to see if it's right for you. Like and subscribe for more health and wellness tips. Stay cool and stay healthy. We've journeyed through the fascinating world of CoolSculpting. If you found this helpful, please hit that thumbs up button. Share this with anyone curious about non-invasive fat reduction. Drop your comments and questions below. Subscribe for more insights and wellness tips. Stay informed, stay curious, and stay confident.